Hey cuties, Peachy here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some Monster High news to talk about from finally the official first look and reveal of the SKULLECTOR 2-pack, new images of a future coming music video of KATSEYE performing their new version of the Fright song. We have new photos and the official release of a Wednesday BIANCA Barkley doll, the October lineup for Monster High releases, and more, so stay tuned, subscribe, and let's get into it. Now, first up, I do want to talk about the new real-life pictures of the Skulltimate Secrets Series 7 dolls, you know, the gorgeous Destination Oasis dolls. Previously, we had pictures of Laguna in real life, and since then, I think a lot of people have been getting them already in person, all three of these dolls, because I think they're kind of just basically becoming available, you know. They're available early in some places, so that's great. So I want to acknowledge, like, okay, yes, how they look in person from these photos. So these photos here are from Jey Hologram, and you know, for Jey Hologram and Jennifer specifically, because we already talked about Laguna, her in real life pictures. Jey Hologram looks cute, but she still looks cross-eyed to me, at least. Like, her eyes do look a little, you know, but still, like, the color scheme for her is just adorable. Jennifer, she has a great face grading. I think I prefer, I don't know, this makeup, like the placement of the eyes is better on this new one than the original core version, which makes sense because obviously the future versions would be better and then more improved, right? The hair is where I don't like it. Jennifer's hair is way too short and it kind of looks like, you know, like straw, so I don't know. But the face is gorgeous and I love the outfits for both of these ghouls. By the way, the hair type is confirmed Saran, so I'm not sure why. For Jennifer, it looks so short and so, like, you know, dry. That's definitely really weird. I wish Jennifer, you know, she had longer hair, because I guess, I don't know why it had to be so short. I mean, it just, also especially because, like, the way it's styled, and again, like, the texture of it looks so dry. But, you know, for Jey Hologram, she looks like she has better hair. Laguna, it's also a little bit shorter, but it's like, has a wave. So I think overall, they look really great together, and as a series, I do think this is one of the more stronger series that we've had so far in Skulltimate Secrets. And I do think it's kind of interesting how, you know, they have now like a subcategory of, you know, in Skulltimate Secrets, destinations. So, like, okay, maybe this is the first Skulltimate Secrets series in this kind of like travel sub-series, you know, like maybe another Skulltimate Secrets series will be like themed after another city or another kind of like ambient, right? So that could be interesting. Now, next up, we also have a first real-life look at the new core refresh wave 2 Claudine dolls shared here by the DRVCU LRA, and I've already unboxed Frankie and Jey Hologram's new core refresh dolls, actually, so that video will be linked here in this video somewhere if you've missed it, because they do look really good in person, like especially Frankie. Like, I was very surprised by their hair and how beautifully full and just thickly rooted they are. And Jey Hologram, of course, cute as ever, love the trendy fit, but for Claudine here, wow, they really surprised me too, because at least in the picture, the outfit doesn't look bad. It looks like good quality overall. You know, it looks fine. Do I love the top? Do I love the combination of these pieces together? No. Do I love the boots? Probably not, but I think she's better in real life, probably. So I'm more excited to get her now. But what do you think of this new core refresh lineup? Okay, now this is interesting. We have a lineup for all of the October releases, compiled here by Cleo's and Niles. And of course, October 1st, we had BIANCA Barkley, which we'll get to in a second. And I actually got her already in person. And then on October 6th, obviously, we have the SKULLECTOR 2-pack, which we will also take a look at in a second. But then that leaves us with two other releases in October 16th and October 27th. Now, for one of those two dates, we know it will be the Frankie Barbie SKULLECTOR collaboration, so that's one of those two dates. But then what is the other date? We don't know what that could be. It's not a SKULLECTOR like movie collaboration, because that's the Us 2-pack. It's not Wednesday because we got BIANCA already. It's not, you know, Frankie Barbie collaboration. What could it be? I'm like, okay, like, this could be interesting because it seems like we don't know everything that's coming out. So I'm very intrigued what this other release could be coming later this month. But yeah, what are you most excited to get? Is it the Frankie Barbie SKULLECTOR collaboration? Is it the Us 2-pack? Bianca? Have you gotten House of Wolf Claudine yet? Yeah, what is your planning looking like for Monster High releases this month? What is your priority? Okay, yeah, speaking of, let's take a look at the official new stock photos and the release of Monster High Wednesday, the Bianca Barkley core doll. She is similarly priced to Wednesday and Enid that came before her, so around $49 US, and I paid more because of course the currency is higher for me where I live. I actually got her on Smith's Toys for around 60, which is definitely too much. And I bet you they're gonna lower the price like in a couple of months, but like I want to review her as soon as possible because I want to show you guys if she really is worth it, quality wise speaking. It does seem like the outfit here, it's basically not just a color swapped version of Wednesday's, you know, school uniform just in purple, but it even looks cheaper if that's possible. Like the quality of the material used for the jacket, it looks paper thin. It doesn't look good. And then the skirt looks a little bit thicker, but like the skirt is attached to the shirt, so you're basically just paying for like 2 outfit pieces. And then like the bow, like the tie is very short. At least on the Wednesday core doll, it was very short, so it will probably be short here as well. And then the socks are probably like just go up to the knees, like they're not tights, you know. But at least we have new boots that have the object heels unique to Bianca, which like yes, it does look a little weird that what like one object heel is like a fishtail, you know, in blue. It's pretty, but like the other object heel being like the tree. Okay, like okay, like could they not have picked like anything else like you know, Bianca related specifically? Like could they not have included like a seashell for the other heel? Did it have to be the tree? Like that doesn't really have a lot to do with her specifically, you know? Like, you know, it's just not really, it's not really tied to her. It would have been more interesting if they had the amulet like be the object heel, or you know, like scales, or like I don't know, like pearls, something, literally anything else that's like siren mermaid themed. But no, it's just a tree. So, you know, but at least the socks are like siren scaled, you know, like they have the mermaid scales, so that's, you know, cool. Something that they don't highlight here, which is a really cool detail, but we have seen it before, is that actually in the back of her ears they do have scales that are molded onto her head sculpt, which is very interesting. But you would not see that here if I wouldn't have told you. But trust me, they have the detail in the back, so that's really fun. It just sucks that, you know, overall as a doll, she's very simple and she's very expensive, and the quality seems to be very lackluster and very below par, you know. So, but I do think the strength here in this doll is the face sculpt, the likeness, the flocked, you know, buzzed cut, you know. It's just, it looks great. It looks like it's super soft. I can't wait. The earrings are super cute, and the bag is new for her, I believe. It's just, yeah, she's very simple. She's a very simple doll. Like, objectively speaking, like, it would have been very interesting if they would have had her in the season 2 mermaid look from the end, you know, like from the grand ballroom scene. But no, it's the school uniform, so I don't know. It doesn't really make sense because Enid is not wearing her uniform. Wednesday is and Bianca is. Like, why is Enid not wearing her uniform then? Like, why is she the outlier? Like, it doesn't make sense. I just wish that they would have given, you know, Bianca a more casual fit, especially because, you know, she does wear casual outfits in both seasons. Like, they could have done something, but I guess not. I guess they thought the most memorable look for her would be the school uniform. But like I mentioned, I did get Bianca Barkley from Smith's Toys, and I also got House of Wolf Claudine from Amazon UK because the pricing was a little bit better than like on Smith's Toys, where it was like much more. But I'm gonna be unboxing them together in a video because I do feel like they are very similar vibes. They're both in purple, obviously. They both have like golden accents, and they're both amazing black dolls. So of course, I just feel like they would be friends. You know, like they would get along. They could talk about fashion. But I just feel like they really do match each other's energy. So I will definitely be unboxing them together in a video soon. I'm not sure when, because tomorrow I probably have to do another like news video, but probably on Monday, like next week, I'll make a video on them, like unboxing them. So stay tuned for that video. But now, speaking of amazing black dolls, here comes the Us SKULLECTOR 2-pack, now officially revealed, and it's officially releasing on Mattel Creations only on October 6th, which is next Monday. So yes, unlike with previous SKULLECTOR releases like Emily Corpse Bride or the Beetlejuice 2-pack, or like what was another recent Monster High release, like the Real Drama, like all of those have been available on other retailers, but unfortunately this Us SKULLECTOR 2-pack will be once again only available on Mattel Creations. As far as I'm aware, at least, they are not supposed to be available also like on Smith's Toys or like Amazon, or like they are supposed to be like a Mattel Creations only deal. So that sucks, but I don't think they will sell out. I don't, because like Megan is still available, Squid Game Young Hee is still available, like I'm pretty sure the Lost Boys doll is still available. So I don't think this 2-pack will sell out. I mean, obviously it would be great if it did, because that would mean that a lot of people, there's demand, and that would show Mattel that we need more dolls like this, which would be great. But in terms of like stress and like, do we want it to sell out? Like, no, we don't. Like it would be nice if it didn't sell out immediately, at least, so everyone who wanted to get that 2-pack would have a chance, right? Like me, because I love the movie. Us, if you're not familiar, is a movie by Jordan Peele. It came out a while ago, like in 2019. Like it's been a couple years. It feels like kind of crazy, because it feels like it just came out like 2 years ago, but no, but it's been a while. 2019, it's been a while. Like, can you believe, like, what time are we living in? Like, what is happening? What is time? Is time real? Like, what? Anyway, it's just weird. It's just so weird. So the movie is great. It's a horror movie, obviously. But it's not like there's like no monsters. It's more like about like cloning. It's about cloning, and it's about every person in America basically having like a evil version of themselves, or like it's in that vein. I don't want to say too much, because it's a really good movie and you should just watch it if you haven't seen it already. And if you're like if you don't like gore or blood, or if you're not really into scary movies, like I don't think it's like a scary movie. It's more like it has like really tension, like a lot of tension. Like I think that's more like, it's like a thriller. It's not really like there's no gore. Like I don't think. No, it's like a little bit of blood, right? But like it's not like anything that I would not like. I think like most people would be okay watching it. Like I think my mom would be okay watching this, So, I think like most people would have a great time with this movie. So please go watch the movie, and I hope that inspires you too, or motivates you to get these dolls, because these dolls are great in for so many reasons, but like most importantly because the diversity here is so it's just so important right now, especially with like MGA and Brad's Hello Kitty and like Sasha not being there included. It's honestly like such a like what a ride. Like we had House of Wolf Claudine, Bianca Wednesday, and now Us SKULLECTOR 2-pack. Like Mattel Monster High is really stepping up their diversity game. Like this is really amazing to see. And not just because it's like black dolls, like we've had black dolls before, obviously, but this is even more important because of the hair texture that's introduced here. I don't think we've ever had Monster High SKULLECTOR or Monster High period ever, like dolls that have had this hair texture. I forgot what they called it, but it was like sister locks or something like that. Like it's a very specific type of lock, like, very, very specific type of hair texture. And they really wanted to specifically get it just right to imitate the actual hair texture that Lupita Nyong'o had in the movie. So I just love, you can really tell the passion that went into this project, this collaboration with the dolls. And so I feel so amazed. Like they look really good. And again, Lupita is an Oscar winner, the actress who plays Red and Adelaide, one of those two in the movie. She's an Oscar winner, girl. Like this is our first SKULLECTOR doll based on an Oscar-winning actress. Like, this deserves flowers. This deserves praise, okay? So, this is even more reason to get this 2-pack. So I really hope that if you haven't seen the movie, or if you were not motivated, because they are also expensive. You know, previously SKULLECTOR 2-packs have been like $90 US, or, you know, like in the good old days, also like, I feel like they used to be $60 or so, you know, 70. It wasn't always this high, but unfortunately now, this 2-pack is $100 US, and in my currency, it would be even more, like 110 basically. And with shipping, it would be like 120 probably, at least. So you are paying a lot of money here for just a 2-pack, but it is 2 dolls, and it is, again, a new face sculpt, I believe. Again, new hair texture. We have accessories. We have doll stands. You know, so they are pretty, you know, they are a nice set to have, and I do think, even though they're expensive, and even though the quality for the, you know, outfits doesn't seem to be like anything, again, like, wow, at least the details are there, at least the references are there, and the accuracy is there. Like, even looking at the eyes, in one of the eyes, you can see in the corner, like, the little spots that Lupita actually has in her eyes. Like, the details here are going so far and beyond. Like, it's really amazing, and I think they just look, I think they just look amazing. Like, I'm gonna get these for sure. It's expensive, like, really expensive, but I also feel like we gotta show Mattel and Monster High that this is not a collaboration that's gonna be in vain. Like, this is gonna do well, and we're gonna show them that we want more dolls like this. Anyway, basically, they're really good dolls, but way too expensive, and I will be getting them, but I hope that even if you're not getting them, that you watch the movie, because the movie is really good, so I would definitely recommend. But anyway, moving on, yes, we do have to talk about the latest new Monster High G3 webisodes that have been coming out based on the Dracula's birthday. So let's talk about them. So yes, the Monster High YouTube channel has been posting these G3 web episodes recently. There are 5 in total, I believe, and I'm pretty sure that's it, at least for the birthday storyline that they were going with for Dracula, because I saw the last episode, and it basically seems to wrap up. Like, her birthday happens, she discovers her talents, you know, she harnesses her powers, her telekinesis, you know, like moving stuff. You know, she basically succeeds, and so that's it. So it's interesting, although in the last episode they kind of like build up, like, there's this shadowy figure, like, who could this be? A antagonist? No, it's just Claude, who wanted to sneak into the party to practice his dance moves so he could dance for Dracula and give her a bouquet of black roses, which, if anything, at least that's really cute. That builds out the relationship a little bit more. And just gives us more cute moments for Dracula and Claude, which unfortunately was cut short with the Nickelodeon animated series, because they never really got to that point, you know. But yeah, like I mentioned, this pretty much wraps up the storyline for the birthday, you know, at least. But next, I do think they could do the storyline revolving around the School Ultimate Secrets Series 7 theme. You know, Dracula, Jennifer Laguna going on vacation. They have to solve a puzzle, a riddle. Ooh, you know, that could be, you know, it writes itself. So that could be interesting. And if anything, at least we get to see more characters interact and have cute relationship developments and, you know, like, just, yeah, cute locations and stuff. So, but yeah, overall, I would say the episodes are cute. They have songs. Some of the songs are catchy. Some of the animation is, you know, but it is what it is. It's fine. It is not supposed to be a award-winning, you know, kids series. Like, it's just supposed to be like a web series, you know, like for YouTube, for kids to watch, just passing by, and it does its job. I think it's cute. Yeah, I hope they keep doing more, perhaps with more interesting storylines, because again, we don't have the Nickelodeon animated series is no longer here to keep the older viewers interested. So I do think they have to keep a good balance of, like, good writing, but also cute animation for the younger kids, you know. But either way, I hope they keep it interesting and they have more characters and not just Dracula or Frankie or Cleo. You know, like, give us more Abby, give us more Heath, give us more Deuce, Gulia. Like, where is Gulia? Gulia's, like, she's gone. Like, Julia wasn't even invited to Dracula's birthday party here. Like that's how bad it is. But lastly, yes, speaking of the Monster High YouTube channel, they also shared this 10-second clip teasing the new animated KATSEYE music video, which I was not expecting them to do this. Like we had the live action music video and I thought that was it. And that came out also like a month ago or 2 months ago, it feels like. And now they're doing a animated music video. I think that just goes to show you that Mattel, Monster High, they know that we loved seeing the unique, one-of-a-kind Monster High KATSEYE dolls, and they're kind of teasing us more with those doll designs because they're using them in this music video as the animated, compartments for each member, So it's just so interesting because they obviously know that we would probably pay to actually get these dolls in hand to get them mass produced, but they're probably not going to if we're being honest here. I'm not sure why they wouldn't, because again, it would just print money. But I also feel like if they would make these mass produced, they wouldn't be as nice or high quality, because obviously the one-of-a-kind versions are one-of-a-kind. They were able to pour in more quality there because they're just one of each. But if they mass produce them, just imagine, like, the quality would definitely go way lower. So at least we get a cute little music video with more KATSEYE of the members and of them dancing and stuff, even if it's not like anything new or anything. Like it's still like nice to see the designs in animated format, right? So yeah, this is really cute and unexpected. But what do you think? Would you really pay for these Monster High KATSEYE dolls if they were mass produced, and even if they were not as high quality, or are you happy with just this music video? Anyway, that does it for today's little Monster High news roundup. But what do you think? And I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and please consider becoming a channel member today. Become a cutie today. Link to join is down below. Of course, if you're able to, no pressure, and so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the dollty you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time. Stay peachy. Kisses.